Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dork side. It is I, your friendly neighborhood dork in the road. And right now, I'm sitting on top of a Kawasaki Z125, baby! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving some serious thought to a goofy new addition to my motorcycle stable. So I am test riding, you know, I didn't do my chin strap, a Z125 right now. This is a used one. It's got a custom exhaust, I think. It's got 600 miles on it. This is 2017, I think. It's green. It is loud as shit. It's had some work done to it. It's got Kenda tires on it. And I need to pull over and put this chin strap on. I'm gonna do that right here. Oh, these mirrors are like useless. Don't like them. So I test rode a Grom earlier, and that was a fun experience for me. But I don't want to decide on one or the other until I've ridden both. This one is used, so it is significantly cheaper. This bike, I think they have it for $2,200 right now. And obviously you're going to pay DMV fees and shit. It's still going to be a lot cheaper than the Grom. The price they quoted me was $3,600 out the door for that one. So these mirrors suck. They're pointless. I don't like them. This one is not stock, so I don't know if it's got a better... It seems to have a custom intake, so I wonder if it's faster than your regular old run-of-the-mill Z125. There's a lot of discussion to be had about why I'm considering one of these bikes, but that's probably a longer video, so let's just say that just for screwing around with, just for a fun third bike to have. This one's gruntier than that Grom I rode earlier. I'm going to Sublimity, baby. Oh yeah, it's definitely faster than the Grom I rode, but I wonder if this has mods on it. The seat is less comfortable than the Grom. It's not a super comfortable seat. It's very hard, I can tell. Surprising amount of power for a 125. I like the gear indicator. That's fantastic. It's definitely moving me along at 40, no problem. It's real vibrating in the feet. My feet are vibrating like crazy, but that could be these tires. It's got these Kenda off-road tires on it, which is an interesting choice. I like it. I know it definitely affects the handling. I'm guessing that's why it feels this way. But overall, so far, I mean, I've gone like a quarter mile. It seems pretty fun. Should we head out of town? Is that stupid? Yeah, these mirrors are nearly pointless. These are obviously aftermarket mirrors. I don't know how the stock mirrors are. Alright, that's pinned. Now let's see what the top speed is with me on it. That's fourth gear. That's all she's got. You guys turning? Whoa. They thought I was waving at them. I was waving at them. Alright, downhill. How fast can we go? Oh, you're killing me, car. You're killing me. You are killing me. 54. That's gonna probably do it, I think. 55. We got to 55. 53. Yeah, going uphill. We're gonna have to downshift, I think. This is pinned, baby. So neither one of them is gonna be a highway bike, no matter what you do. Obviously, I'm not gonna get on the highway like I normally do when I test ride bikes at Power. I may have gotten myself into trouble out here. We'll see. There's a side road I can hit up. Yeah, I got used to the Honda. I mean, it should have gone through town. Not out here on these back roads. Well, there's nobody behind me. I could just turn around, I think. That's probably smartest. Let's just do that. We're gonna do something very dangerous. Here we go. Ooh! Got it in neutral. That's fun. This one definitely seems peppier than the Grom. It actually accelerates reasonably fun up to about 45. But then she's giving her all she's got, Captain. I just don't know how comfortable it's going to be all the time. 125s are not fast, but that's not why you buy one. I don't have a lot of power to get up hills. I'm not a small dude. I have lost some weight, but I'm still not small. So that's an interesting challenge. Seems to have roughly the same amount of power as the Grom, but I think this one accelerates slightly faster. That could just be the exhaust noise, though. I don't know. That's the intake I'm hearing, I think. Downhill, I can get up to 60. I betcha. Hell yeah. Not quite red line. Not quite. 8.5 grand. I know the aftermarket scene on the Grom is much more active. There's many more options. So that's a thing. Get up the hill, baby. Get up the hill. I think the Grom looks cooler. So that's a thing. So if you're wondering how a Z125 does with a heavy rider, so I'm in the neighborhood of 280 pounds right now, just full disclosure. It does fine, but you're not going to be breaking any speed records. It's not what this bike is for. The things people complain about these bikes are like, duh, can't ride on the highway. Yeah, no kidding. Did you buy it because you thought you would be able to? Because that was a bad decision you made in your life. Ugh, so grunty, so grunty. I think my knees are more comfortable. They nestle into the bike a little better on this one. Definitely the seat is less comfortable. The Grom is more comfortable to sit on. This one's got custom grips and cool stuff though, which I like. It's loud. Oh, the suspension seems... I'm gonna be honest, I felt like I bottomed out the suspension on the Grom when I was riding it, when I hit some potholes. This one seems a little stiffer. Oop, yeah, I'm not bottoming out. Definitely stiffer. It feels stiffer. That's one of the things I've read about the Grom, is that the front fork is pretty soft. This one doesn't feel that soft. Both 4-speeds? Yeah. These tires are interesting. They definitely make a difference. I mean, it would make me feel more confident riding off-road. I don't know how much off-road I'm going to get into when I get the bike that I'm going to get. It definitely is interesting. I wonder if I can go left here and get back to that road I was just on. I bet you I can. I bet you I can loop around that way. It doesn't feel as flick... Ooh. No, it does. It's interesting. It's like it takes longer to start flicking, but the flick, once you get into it, is easier. The Grom felt like I had a squishy shifter, like when I went down into first. And this one doesn't feel that way. Brakes seem about the same, as far as I can tell. Yeah! This is really fun. It's really fun. The seat is not great. I think I would have to, if I were to get this bike, invest in a seat concept seat or something. They would definitely need something new. Something other than this. So overall, the Z125 feels slightly faster, but not so much that I would care in the long run. Suspension on the Z125 seems stiffer. The Grom is more comfortable seat-wise, but riding position-wise, I feel like the Z125 is slightly better. Slightly. Like, just I feel slightly less leaned forward than I do on the Grom. But I could have scooted back on the Grom too. Looks-wise, I prefer the Grom. This one's just super customized, which is interesting. I like it, I think. Flickability, they're about the same. About the same, which makes sense for a Z125 or a 125cc motorcycle. Seat height, they feel about the same. There's going to be a lot of feel about the same in these two bikes, I feel like. Is this guy going to wave at me? No? Yeah, he didn't really. He didn't really wave at me. I've heard that on the little bikes, people won't wave at you. Whatever, this is not my only bike. Decisions. Well, stay tuned, because I have 3 choices, I feel like. Either get a Z125, and if I did, I would get this one because it's used and a little bit cheaper. Get a Grom, or get neither. So, I haven't decided. Gonna run some numbers, do some conversations. You guys have a preference, Z125 versus Grom? Probably if you have one or the other, that's what you prefer. Anybody ridden both? And how does your experience comparing them compared to mine? Let me know in the comments. Alright, well, I'm headed back to the dealership. So, that's my test ride and first impressions of the Z125. Have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Obviously, I only had a few minutes on it, but I'll answer if I can. And as always, please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.